Part 5, Ebang's Crypto Exchange. On March 11th, Ebang announced the start of a beta testing for a crypto exchange, sending shares surging. The price spike implied a $900 million value to the beta exchange. On March 11, 2021, Ebang announced it would start beta testing on March 15 and launch a cryptocurrency exchange by the end of the month. In the following days, Ebang's enthusiastic investors sent the stock soaring as much as 77%, adding $922.7 million to its market cap, from a close of $6.88 on March 10th to $12.25 5 days later. The launch didn't happen by the end of the month. Instead, on April 1st, the company announced that it raised another $85.4 million through another secondary offering. On April 5, 2021, the company announced the official launch of its cryptocurrency exchange. Ebang's chairman claimed that the successful crypto exchange launch was due to the company's extensive investment in research and development. In the press release celebrating the official Ebonex exchange launch, Chairman and CEO Dong-He claimed that the milestone was a result of Ebang's continuing investment in research and development. In the press release celebrating the official Ebonex exchange launch, Chairman and CEO Dong-He claimed that the milestone was a result of Ebang's continuing investment in research and development. To quote, "The official launch of our cryptocurrency exchange is the result of our continuing investment in research and development. In recent years, we have made a considerable investment in research and development, talent recruiting, as well as product innovation and iteration. But," end quote, "but evidence shows Ebang simply purchased a white label, out-of-the-box crypto exchange and made minor modifications. Our review of Ebang's Ebonex crypto exchange immediately turned up irregularities. In particular, Ebonex source code repeatedly references BEX, an exchange code affiliated with Blue Helix. Blue Helix is an Asia-based crypto exchange and provider of white-label crypto exchange software. The company counts a large exchange called Huobi as an investor and reports having over 270 clients. Blue Helix was advertised white-label exchange solutions for as little as zero upfront cost. Below is a screenshot of Ebonex exchange taken in April 5, 2021. It looks almost identical to Blue Helix platform. Below is Blue Helix spot trading interface shows on its website for comparisons. In fact, when reviewing the Ebonex exchange, we see the logos on the top right of the page are the exact same as Blue Helix. Ebonex source code even reveals that the logos are literally labeled BEX, which is the Blue Helix affiliated exchange. We found a total of 40 references to BEX on just one spot trading page shown below. Unsurprisingly, Ebonex looks strikingly similar to two Blue Helix related exchanges as well. Both exchanges, HTBC, an affiliate that Blue Helix domain now redirects, and Huobi, appears to be almost identical. Beyond design, Bex.com is also apparently where the money is being sent, in what may be a surprise to users. When we set up an account on Ebonex to test the site, we found that the XRP address used to deposit tokens on Ebonex platform led to an XRP domain associated with Blue Helix. Below is the deposit address we were shown that would allow us to transfer XRP into Ebonex. When running a search for the specific address on an XRP chain explorer, we found it belongs to Blue Helix. In sum, it appears that Ebonex Exchange is simply a mildly customized out of the blue box white label solution built by another provider, with the money being stored by that provider. Ebang's Ebonex Exchange reports incredibly suspicious volume metrics, suggesting that the day-old, relatively unknown platform is already on par with the largest crypto exchanges in the world. Already we are seeing red flags with Ebonex platform, including a massive 24-hour trading volume Ebonex displayed on the day of its launch. For instance, Ebonex shows 24-hour volume of the Ethereum Bitcoin pair at $243 million. That's 115,319 Ethereum at $2,114 each. Around the same time, CoinMarketCap showed a total Ethereum slash Bitcoin volume of only $60 million at Huobi Global, the second largest crypto exchange globally. Coinbase Pro only transacted around $28 million for the same pair. We don't think there is any way that Ebonex is trading this volume itself, given its limited web and social media footprint. Ebonex currently only has around 1.8 thousand Twitter followers, 1.3 thousand Facebook followers, and 14 Telegram members. Google Trends displays near zero search interest. Compared to other exchanges, Ebonex volume does not reconcile. Ebonex is also absent from all major crypto exchange trackers we reviewed, including FTX and CoinMarketCap. This is a major red flag. Late to the party by about 9 years, the exchange space is highly competitive with roughly 500 existing exchanges. Market share is going to established players. With an estimated 500 plus crypto exchanges, Ebang is late to a crowded market. Industry consulting firms that advise groups wishing to build exchanges estimate it costs about $300 to $500, 500,000 between $300,000 to $500,000 to set up a crypto exchange, representing a very low barrier to entry. Daily volume trends show that the top exchanges command a disproportionate share of the trading volume. A February 2021 industry report estimated that 85% of the volume was done by roughly 84 firms considered top tier. From slide 22. Companies like Coinbase, Kraken, and Bitfinex have each spent almost a decade developing brands and trust with customers. Will the crowded market now embrace Ebonex, the new China-based exchange linked to an embezzlement scheme, running a Singaporean entity with a privacy policy and finance service agreement referencing the Cayman Islands? Given that exchanges are being entrusted with users' money, best execution, and security protecting against fraud and hackers, established companies with clean track records are the obvious go-to for users. Leaders in the field like Coinbase, Kraken, and Bitfinex were started in 2012, 2011, and 2012 respectively. Other exchanges with established brands like Robinhood, which launched in 2018, make the environment even more challenging for an undifferentiated exchange. Enter Ebang, which already has ties to a massive Chinese embezzlement scheme, multiple fraud allegations from customers, and extensive capital outflows to Cayman-based entities linked to its controversial underwriter. Of all the crypto exchanges, investors should ask themselves, is this really the exchange you feel most comfortable using and recommending to your friends? Would people rather use something like Coinbase, a US-based company with a brand that's been around for almost 10 years without major incident, as one of the other top brands. Conclusion: a one-way street. The cash isn't coming back. Given Ebang's rocky track record in China and its sketchy underwriter, we think its IPO and secondary proceeds are gone. We get it. Investing in crypto can be fun. It's volatile. It can be a rush. Will they press release something to do with the NFTs and send it to the moon? What is the next piece of the story? But investors in Ebang should recognize that this is mainly a story, with not much of a business to support it. Ebang displays all the classic hallmarks of a capital raising scheme, and while speculators all hope the next news will provide that little stock spike, experienced investors know the news looming shortly thereafter is likely to be the other kind: secondary share sales that allow management to cash out while sending the stock plunging. In the end, these things always take the rocky road down, dragging unsuspecting investors along for the ride. We don't expect a dime of the money will come back, but we wish the best of luck to all. Disclosure: we are short shares of Ebang International Holdings Incorporated. Legal disclaimer: use of Hindenburg research is at your own risk. In no event should Hindenburg Research or any affiliated party be liable for any direct or indirect trading losses caused by any information in this report. You further agree to do your own research and due diligence, consult your own financial, legal, and tax advisors before making any investment decision with respect to transacting in any securities covered herein. You should assume that as of the publication date of any short-based report or letter, Hindenburg Research, possibly along with or through our members, partners, affiliates, employees, and or consultants, along with our clients and or investors, has a short position in all stocks and or options of the stock covered herein, and therefore stands to realize significant gains in the event that the price of any stock covered herein declines. Following publication of any report or letter, we intend to continue transacting in the securities covered herein, and we may be long, short, or neutral at any time hereafter, regardless of our initial recommendation. Conclusions are opinions. This is not an offer to sell or a solicitation of an offer to buy any security, nor shall any security be offered or sold to any person in any jurisdiction in which such offer would be unlawful under the securities laws of such jurisdiction. Hindenburg Research is not registered as an investment advisor in the United States or have similar registration in any other jurisdiction. To the best of our ability and belief, all information contained herein is accurate and reliable, and has been obtained from public sources we believe to be accurate and reliable, and who are not insiders or connected persons of the stock covered herein, or who may otherwise owe any fiduciary duty or duty of confidentiality to the issuer. However, such information is presented as is, without warranty of any kind, whether express or implied. Hindenburg Research makes no representation, express or implied, as to the accuracy, timeliness, or completeness of any such a form, information, or with regard to the results to be obtained from its use. All expressions of opinion are subject to change without notice, and Hindenburg Report does not undertake to update or implement this report or any of its information contained therein.